Hey everyone, I hope everyone's having a cool day. I'm actually just trying to do a comparison on these two sets. It's the Color Fusion versus the Blending Trio. Sorry if I kind of messed it up a little bit. I bent the paper, sorry. But this one comes with 3 colors. It has the colors out and bottom. Sorry if all my neighbors like to have these 300-year-old cars. But I don't know if you could see it, but it's B12, B14, and B18. And they go by the colors light blue, ice blue, and lapis lazuli, which is kind of like what ultramarine ends up being. And then this set, which is the Color Fusion, has B01, B06, and B04. You could see it right there. Look at that. So I'm going to do comparison with like hairs. This boy's name is Bernard. He doesn't get along with his cousin's side of the family, if that makes sense. You know, do you guys have like that cousin you like get along with, and then like everyone on his side of the family or her side of the family is just fucking annoying? That's how I feel. So this one's gonna be the Blending Trio set right here. We're just gonna do the hair. So we got these 3 colors, and we're gonna start. I don't really know. I don't have like a system. I kind of just do whatever. But I'll show you. Here's this color. This one's B12, B14, and then this one, B18. So I was kind of taught to go like dark and then light, and then I was also taught to go light in the dark. So I'm actually just gonna do whatever. Let's see, let's do this color first. Hold on, I got mixed up. Yeah, that's that color. I just labeled them right there. So we're gonna go a little light, and we're obviously gonna leave some white because, you know, there's some lightness in everything. So I always do this. I kind of tape my paper down only because it's like through habit. This was at a flea market at their trash bin. So I just kind of go like this. I wouldn't normally do this because, one, I like using Prismacolor pencils also. And then another thing is I also like having different colors in hair, if that makes sense. I don't like just seeing blue. Like in animes and comics, I like seeing all sorts of colors. Yeah, I would suggest getting these 2 from the actual Copic marker website. The reason I say that because supposedly there's like knockoff markers, and I don't know if Amazon has these knockoff, but I'm like worried that they do. I mean, there's knockoff everything nowadays. I highly doubt they do have these knockoff on Amazon. I really doubt it. But see, I just kind of do this. And I think I'm going to stop right there. Then I'm going to go in with a darker one. And this is just a comparison of, remember, the Blending Trio versus the Color Fusion. See how this one's a little darker. I know you guys might be cringing, going like, what is she doing? I'm not an artist. I just like to draw. I like to read. I like to write. I don't follow, I don't follow what people tell me. I remember I always had people like critiquing my stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, 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 yeah. But some people on YouTube, oh my gosh, they draw so good. Like, damn. See how I just kind of, I just like doing whatever. I don't really like following. I don't like following everything that's like how you're supposed to do it. I just kind of like go in and do it. I just use, see, I have these Prismacolor pens. I also use Micron. I know everyone else likes to use fountain pens, but that is very messy and I don't really have time for that. But it's always like on my bucket list to start using fountain pens more. Only because they're just like so beautiful. Then you see all like the big manga artists use it. Look at that. And then we're gonna use the B18. It's kind of like the final one, kind of. I don't know if I want to use the color blender in this video because I kind of just want to use these colors and just show you how they work. It's so easy. And I always say these are like the creme de la creme of markers. They're so beautiful and they're so smooth. And they just, I don't know, I feel like they leave a certain look that I just like the way it looks. And then this tip is so good. And then there's replacement tips, and you could also like refill the colors. So to me, I'm like, these markers are like perfect. I know Winsor & Newton came out with markers that I don't really like the examples of the artists that they use to demonstrate them. I feel like they could get better demonstrations because it looks like they're really hard to use. And I don't know. I don't know if they're good. I would have to try them first. I don't want to judge. You see here? So I kind of left like the under the hair kind of dark because, you know, hair is always darker in the shadows. But these are really good markers. And if you see too, they just kind of go so nice. I don't like this end. I really don't use it too much. Also, I like draw a sky. But I feel like they just go so well. I don't know how much thought goes into like picking the colors, but they're obviously in the same range. They're blues. And these sets retail about $15, which is not bad because like $5 a pen is kind of like what you'll see. But some sets I notice are a little more expensive. Like they have a set that's toner gray, and I really don't want to get it because it's like $90. I'm like, damn. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Going back in with B12. When I say B12, I'm like thinking of the vitamin. That stuff will give you dreams. And the thing about these markers too is that they do blend so well. You can like kind of mix them and they just look so nice. Oh my gosh. So see, sorry if it's a kind of messy, guys. I just wanted to show you how it works in comparison. I don't know if anyone's going to watch this, but If you do, thank you. See, there you go. So this is the blending trio set. Sorry if I pause. These 3 colors. You could see it. It's actually, it's really nice, guys. Sorry about my drawers. I know they look kind of funny. So I'm putting these back, and now I'm going to go into the Color Fusion set. And then I'm also going to label them. So I feel like this one has a little more drastic color range. This one's B04, B01, B06. There we go. So I'm kind of going to go in the same way, same route. Kind of want to, sorry about my pajamas. How's that look? There we go. Okay. So we're going to do kind of like the same thing. Just go in with the light. You might be asking, do I need them both? And my argument with that is yes. The reason why I think that is because I just think like the more color the better. Obviously in theory, yeah, you could do a lot with, you know, just a few colors. They're coming, I think came out with what is it? Copic markers. They came out with like sets of 3, and they have like color challenges, and they're kind of like in the same range color tones, but they're not exactly. I guess it's kind of a challenge to use them because you figure out, you know, what's going to be the highlight and what's going to be the shadow and what's going to be the mid-tone, which, I mean, yeah, they're pretty self-explanatory, but some people have trouble with that. I mean, it took me a long time. I remember I only drew in black and white. Never, ever, ever would I pick up a marker or a color pencil. Never. I thought I'm going to stay with black and white and ink, and that's all I'm going to do, and I'm never, ever going to do it in any other way. My neighbors look at me funny. There we go. I'm going to go like this. There we go. Sorry guys, if you're cringing, it's okay. I told you I'm not an artist, I just like to draw. I've been really criticized for saying that. I've had people tell me I'm not an artist, and I'm like, that's okay. I have that kind of like California vibe. I don't care what people really, you know, when they criticize me, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's nice. Because, you know, you're always going to get it. And now I'm going to go on the dark one. It's just, I feel like this one, it seems like this blue, now that I'm working with it, seems to be closer together. I don't know, I just feel like it's not as drastic, these two colors, B04 to B06. And then in this one, the first two are not as drastic. Huh. And remember, guys, there's numbers in between this. There's BO2, BO3, there's B00, I think B000, and then B0000. It's like very, 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 very pale colors. Do we have them? This came, yeah, here we go. This is B000. It's very light. Almost non-existent. Oh, and then there's, no, that's BG. Sorry if I have unattractive hands. You know what I think I'm gonna do here? I think I kind of want to go into light again. I'm not gonna follow what I did. So this boy's name's Bernard, like I told you already. He gets along with one of his cousins on his mom's side, and on his father's side he doesn't really have any. He has one of those cousins that have like a little more resources than he does. He's not envious or jealous, it's just a fact to be known. He's not necessarily depressed, he doesn't like feeling useless. And he doesn't like people feeling sorry for him. He's kind of feeling like that right now, that his cousin's only getting along with him because he feels sorry for him. So he's kind of blue, hence the hair. So there. You can see a significant difference in the tone. I'm going to put a little more deeper, maybe so it's a little more noticeable. I don't know if you can notice that. So this is just a quick kind of comparison. You could see the one's like, they're both all blues. In this set, it was called mint blue, Tahitian blue, and peacock blue. This one seems like it has kind of a bit more undertones, I guess I should say, that are green. Or maybe like, I don't know how to say, because this one seems definitely more cool toned. Again, ignore the faces, they look kind of funny. I really do, if I'm gonna choose a set, I feel like I like the color fusion more. And I think this one only comes in 6 versions. So like this one, say 5, and then like I have 1. And then this one, these are like the blending trios, but there's 7 versions of these. I don't know which one I like more. Now you might be asking, like, do you need both of these sets? I kind of would say yes, because like I said, it's not really a matter of like what you could get the most out of a few colors. It's a building a collection and then making gigantic art pieces. I'm trying to think which one I like the most. If I had to choose which set I like, I think I would go with the Color Fusion. This one I feel like, oh, it's just so nice. And then this one though, it looks like it's like for oceans, and maybe that's where they put the mountain scenery, I'm not sure. But they're both about like $15, guys. I think these sets are like great because it ends up being like $5 a marker, and then you end up getting a refill, which the refills are around like $6 or $7, or 5 if you're lucky, and then you can refill these up to like 12 times or something like that. I don't know, guys. Anyways, like, thanks for watching. I don't know if anyone's watching this, but I'll see you guys in another timeline. And